shame we've gone too deep. I'll take this pain with me. I feel it coming on, brewing inside of my head. Well, I'm about to break. I'm about to break without you. No shame we've gone too deep. I'll take this pain with me. I feel it coming on, brewing inside my head. I feel it coming on, brewing inside of my head. I'm getting closer to the breakdown, the breakdown. Well, I'm about to break. Well, I'm about to break without you. No shame we've gone too deep, and I'll take this pain with me. Hold on to what we keep, all that we sow shall reap. And I'm getting closer to the breakdown, the breakdown. I feel it coming on, brewing inside of my head. Well, I'm about to break. Well, I'm about to break without you. No shame we've gone too deep. I'll take this pain with me. I feel it coming on, brewing inside my head. No shame we've gone too deep. I'll take this pain with me. I feel it coming on, brewing inside of my head. Well, I'm about to break. Well, I'm about to break without you. No shame we've gone too deep. I'll take this pain with me. I feel it coming on, brewing inside my head.
Oh, now we are. Muy buenas noches. Bienvenidos a 421 Breakdown. We've been having a blast, a big time blast. Last night was a phenomenal night, with our good friend, Mr. Virtuoso Juanito Longoria Jr. ¿A poco no, Juanito? Shit.
It was a good night.
It was a good, it was like just a good night. It was a great night, bro. On a Monday night, 1 o'clock in the morning, nobody wanted to leave the party. That's all I'm going to say. And you know it. ¿Qué decías, Juanito? Ya váyanse.
Nah.
But it was a great party, dude.
Hey, los taquitos andaban de pelos, bro.
Yeah.
Todo se acabó, Rudy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everything finished. We had what, like 40, close to 40 orders that the taquiza company left behind, right? And then we had menudo, we had pozole, we had cabrito, and literally everything finished. I didn't.
Which one? Even... Dude, I got those taquitos, bro. The machitos that were outside, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Oh
Is
my
there a
God.
camera there or no?
You're good, but
Yeah.
Okay. Rudy, can you give me the remote behind you?
The what?
The remote behind you, the Roku one? Para la TV?
Oh,
It's our confidence monitor.
Pinche vato, dude.
Yeah.
Todo te la di en la mano.
The machitos. I didn't get to taste the machitos.
Dude.
No menudo, no pozole.
I was there with Lionel, bro, and dude, and bro, they were like not good, bro. They were great, bro. Bro,
So-
es que y lo que pasa es que yo iba comiendo los taquitos, bro. I had already taquitos, bro, and I ate 6 of them, bro.
6
You got it?
taquitos?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
ahí está.
You're good.
Yeah.
Rudy, come help Juanito out.
No, I got it already. Aquí no le aprieto. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
All right. I'm good.
You don't want to sit over here, son? I mean, oh yeah, dude. So, dude, it was great, bro. I mean, Jonathan got drunk.
I did not get drunk.
Hey, dude, I was buzzing, bro. Yo estaba
Hey,
buzzing.
I had a good time, and don't hold it against me.
Right. No, dude. Es que the blue. Who brought in that blue label scotch? Or
Mauro, I believe, or Cesar, one of my ex-students.
Yeah.
They're already 28 years old, okay?
Right,
They're,
right,
they're
I
like
know.
30 years old.
they
Okay, so-
graduated in 2017,
yeah.
2018, guys. Calm
yeah,
down.
that's the first class. So
Yeah, dude.
I know Mauro bought a bottle and Cesar as well. So
Yeah, dude. I was.
Little clip from that night right here that Marisol sent me. So you can take a look at it. Míralo. On the screen, the guy, he puts his phone on his stomach to record, man. This guy couldn't hold the phone up. He had to use his phone as a
Marisol, bro.
to
Like,
recline it. It's a built-in stand. Lo quité.
Chinga, lo quitaste,
I'll
güey.
go back to it.
Come back. Yeah, está vato.
Ahí está.
Marisol, why do you do that to me, Marisol? But, are you gonna put it again? Put it
I
again?
already did.
All right, we're back or what?
Yeah.
No, I don't-
Juanito sent me some stuff, so I'll get that up in a little bit too.
Yeah. It was real fun, bro. I mean, la comida estaba toda dar, bro. That barn you just built, bro, that you got it. I mean, dude, hours before, dude, finishing up, bro, getting the restrooms ready, No, te quedó, bro. FYI, there's going to be a Longoria event center in Los Fresnos, Texas.
Un sneak peek aquí. El palomazo. Ahí está, mira. Who's that? We got Jaime de Anda.
And Juanito, bro, he kept looking at you, bro. Like, when you were playing the songs, it's like, fucker knows all the songs. That's why you freaking turn around. He goes, that's why he's a teacher. That's why he's a teacher.
now we go way back, Jaime and myself.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have known him for many years, Jaime, dude.
mhm.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Honestly, bro, and I don't mean to start any issues or anything like that, but I'm happy that his name is Jaime Los Chamacos again. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That he claims the name again. You know, that's what we were talking that night, bro. I said, hey, bro, I mean, I'm happy that you're able to claim the name. You know what I mean? You know, ese pedo que Jaime de Anda and then Los Chamacos over here, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I really don't ask anything. I mean, entre menos pregunto mejor, you know, but I'm glad he was able to attend and it was good. It was, I mean, we had my dad, of course, Los Halcones del Valle,
yes,
and then we had Secreto as well,
as well.
and then Jaime de Anda, Los Chamacos. So it was a good night. It was just everything.
And bro, and you had a band ready to play too.
Mhm.
After them, we had our good friends Chuy from La Lección, and they were all there, bro. They were excited. Angel, you should have had the cymbals.
Ooh.
You should have had the-
Chuy nunca me comentó nada. I mean,
it was just us talking there. You know, it was just talking. You know, like estamos ahí. He goes, you know, Spooky goes, I'm ready to play, and Angel también, bro. Like, but you think I can get some cymbals? And you know, they were talking. They were going to Juanito the Third, telling him like, hey, bro, like, you know, like. And Juanito goes like, yeah, bro, ya se acabó la party.
no, es que normally sometimes even at a quinceañera or a wedding, if you think about it, if it's a little slow or whatever, by 11 people start leaving. 11:30. In this case, it was almost 1, and it was still 3/4 of the barn was still going. You know, so but True never came up to me. I didn't want to bother any because I wanted them to have fun, and
Yeah.
obviously they were relaxing, they were having fun. I just wanted them to be part of el convivio, que
Yeah.
estuvieran ahí con nosotros celebrando, and a lot of them were my students as well. I mean, ex-students
That
and,
showed up.
and
I know. Tony was there, dude. I was like so happy to see Tony out there, dude.
yeah, it's like I said before. Like you just build. It's impossible to build that bond with 100 students a year, you know. But over the years, you still build
Friendships.
a strong bond with a lot of students, and they become that extended family, you know.
Right.
So
Yeah,
este,
I mean, even Michael was there, dude.
mhm,
Marco's son, you know,
sí, mhm,
and dude, he was there dancing the whole night away, dude.
yeah.
Dancing the whole night away. Like I was happy to see him.
And
Yeah.
for you guys, here's a photo of the family, and they had a great time, I hope. And
Yeah,
I
bro.
hope they had a great time.
My son Juanito the third, my daughter Josie, and my wife Erica.
Erica, yeah, dude.
Mhm.
So
Cállate, bro. Y Rudy, acá Rudy Jr. estaba bien entrado mixing,
entrado,
bro.
vato, mixing,
He was all
vato.
stressed out.
He did good, man. Little
Yeah.
Rudy said, and for being the first time we ever used a barn, like I've said, like we weren't sure it was gonna get finished. It's still not completely done.
Yeah.
We still need some receptacles out on the outside, the AC vents on the restroom, but for what it's worth, it worked last night and it looked nice, and it's the intention is there to make it. I'll probably post it in several weeks from now to make accordion lessons.
Accordion lessons, yeah. I know that's your intention.
Mhm.
That's your intention to teach accordion classes here.
and possibly even bajo lessons, and kind of just maybe shoot for the middle school kiddos. And I get a lot of calls from adults as well, so maybe get one day out of the week and do a class for the middle school, maybe 5:30 to 6:30, and the adults from 7 to 8. Y se acabó el día. Because I gotta.
It's tough, bro. I know.
I like to relax, be at home, and
Guys,
be with the fam. and-
FYI, guys, this is an opportunity that you don't get to get. You know, a virtuoso musician who's not a good teacher. He's a great teacher, bro. Take advantage, dude. I don't know have you considered what pricing you're gonna charge or no?
And I just want to be fair. I truly want to be fair, and I would like a class of maybe 6 students max, maybe
Yeah.
5, 6 students, so you could get your money's worth.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be greedy and say, I could do 20 kids. I do it in class, but in the class, I literally do it every day out of the week, right?
Right.
So if they're slow on it, I could work with them. Here, if it's just once a week, I want to give you the best that I can for your money as well.
Right,
So
yeah.
maybe maybe 5 to 6 students at the most, and take it from there.
Yeah, dude. Nah, I mean, you'd be great. I mean, I know. I mean, you make professional musicians, Juanito, leaving out of high school, bro.
Mhm.
I mean, es la verdad, dude. I mean, you've done it. I mean, Cesar is there, Chewy's there. You know what I mean? These guys are all, you know, a professional. Cubs was there, you know. She was there. All these, you made so many professional musicians that are out there in the real world performing. Rocket, you know, he's in Nashville. You know,
Yamila?
Yamila is in California, dude, and she got a professional job as a mariachi trumpet player.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't teach her mariachi, but
But
she
I
was
did-
in the conjunto. But
was in
she
conjunto,
got a
right.
feel for what being in a band, being in a group means. You know, teamwork, discipline.
Right.
So mhm.
You know, I mean, and el güerito que tocaba drums también contigo, he's out there. I don't remember his name. Tocaba
Oh,
during
Kretz. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was there for a semester or two.
with you.
yeah.
Actually, he's also in Nashville playing.
Yeah.
And I heard that he was playing with what do you call that? A Beatles. Beatles
cover
cover
like a.
Like a tribute band.
tribute band.
band,
Yeah,
yeah.
he'd been playing. I don't know if he's still with him or not, but I know he was playing.
He looks the part.
He looks apart. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, dude, I mean, and he was a great drummer too, bro.
Mhm.
Like all these kids that that you're producing, bro. Honestly, bro. I mean, so many of them, bro. So many of them leave and they are pursuing music, bro. And so I mean, it's like it says a lot about you, bro.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, how dude, imagine you only invited just a few of your students, you know.
And I'm sorry, like for the people that God knows de corazón quise invitar muchos más.
Yo sé.
If I had a bigger venue, 300-400 people, 5, I invitas a todos, pero we were limited, and
Yeah.
even like that, you guys saw that I was getting scared. I was like, "Hijo, so like, how are we gonna fit if more people come in?" And so, just with the family, you guys know my family,
Yeah,
the Longorias, and then through my wife's side, it was gonna be a tough challenge to, and a lot of people didn't go. It might have been a Monday. You go back to work on Tuesday, but I think we maxed out.
Yeah,
literally.
you maxed out. Yeah,
I
you maxed
think
out.
we had like 130 people sitting down, and then maybe another 20 standing up here and there. So
And
we
you
were
had some people outside all the time.
yeah,
too.
we
Yeah,
had some
yeah.
people outside, but if we get 50 people more, ya no cabemos ahí.
Yeah.
So de corazón, I mean, the people that know me, they know that no es por falta, es just de atención, es nomás, en veces, ¿dónde pones a todos? No se puede, and I'm glad that the acoustics sounded good, man.
Dude,
It sounded,
I actually am gonna play a little video right now so people can
All right.
have a sneak peek at the barn. You know.
At the barn, yeah,
the
dude.
barn.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna rent it out for little parties, piñatas for some kids. I don't know if you're gonna.
That wasn't the plan. Honestly,
But-
that
hey,
wasn't the plan.
I'm just spacing myself with what your dad was saying.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude. I mean, you've got a bar, with a little kitchen there. You're playing some of it.
I'm gonna play it right now, and it has audio, so let's play the audio, see if it comes out well.
You're gonna hear
Lleno, bro. Lleno. People dancing all over the place. Y ya sabes, you already know Rudy Jr. mixing, Jaime de Anda, and also Big Secreto. I'll pull a clip from that one too.
he was updating the street, bro, like putting, you did Palomazo, and your cousin came up to me and he said, hey, bro, badass, you guys are changing like you put Mr. Longoria in the back, and
Yo ni en cuenta. I had no idea until like I saw a picture. I was like, badass, man.
God, it just, como te diré, it just, everybody was having a good time, bro.
It felt good. It felt like
I mean, even, shout out to my primo Fito and, Fito Grande, bro.
Fito stayed.
They stayed till the
So,
very end,
yeah.
Papa. That's how much they were entertained, bro. They were having such a good time, bro.
Mhm.
Fito had to leave and his wife had to leave because she had to go to
She had
work.
to work,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But they still left like at midnight. Like
Yeah, a lot of people se acabó ahí como a las 3 de la mañana, 3
de
y
la
media.
mañana.
Yeah.
yo me fui después de las una, bro. Like around 1:15. What time did you leave, Rudy?
Damn, like after 1.
John stayed close to 3, give or
Yeah.
take.
Yeah.
2:30.
Yo era Uber apparently.
You era
me
Uber?
Me llevé a Spooky.
Yeah, Angel?
Angel, yeah.
So you had to drive them home.
Mhm.
Dude. It's just that everybody was having a great time, bro. It was such an awesome party.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Man, it's a Monday.
It's a Monday, right?
It's a Monday." Like,
But it's because you set the vibe, Juanito. It's
Yeah.
you, bro. You set the vibe, and and
Manda.
Erica being with you, supporting you, and what you do, bro. I mean, dude. Gente envidia ese pedo, bro. Look at you built that barn, bro. Like it's beautiful, bro. I love it, bro. Like, the fact.
Who mentioned that we got to do a podcast session there?
Yeah, well,
Was it Juanito or was it Lico?
Lico threw it out there like you should do a podcast up here. Like, well, maybe you
We
maybe.
should. I mean, the original plan before we built our home, it was Juanito, Erica mentioned it that we should have a barn cast, right? But obviously we didn't have a barn.
Yeah.
And then the opportunity came up in building something, and I just wanted I want to do something similar to this, but I didn't mention it because I didn't want people to say, oh, he wants to copy this, he wants to. But the idea was, we spoke about it even before we built the home. We've been there 2.5 years already living there at home, but the idea was to do something because I truly want to keep on producing. There at work, you call it teaching, coaching, whatever you want, but
Right.
you're actually producing the kids. You're actually producing arrangements. You're changing the chords. The girls obviously can't sing in a guy's tone, so you work with the chord structure. You what key works better for them.
Yeah.
How do you arrange it? How do you change the styles? So with all that said, there's a lot of good students that come out of there and they sing beautiful or play really well and they don't have a group.
Right.
So I would love to give an opportunity to say, okay, let's do the music. You go up there and sing. Like the Larasquito twins.
Yeah.
They have unique voices. They sing beautiful.
Yeah.
Give an opportunity. You know, like I know Manny, he has his band going on, but there's several songs, Manny Tovar, that I hear and I'm like, okay, I would love to produce something here. Not to take away anything from what they're doing, pero just produce something con la voz de él o los michoacanos cuates también, unas canciones más norteñonas, más, pero tener la oportunidad de hacerlo con ellos. So
are you considering doing like a Longoria entertainment, like putting some bands together and putting them out there, you know, after your kids graduate? You know what I mean? Because a lot of your kids, I know, want to keep on performing.
Yeah, they do.
But they don't, like you say, they don't have a band. So is that something you're going to consider, where you're going to create a Longoria entertainment? You know what I mean? And you determine the style, and you create different styles, and you put them out there for weddings and quinceañeras and parties, you know?
I don't know about managing everything, you know, because it takes a toll, and then they're adults, and then but I would like to maybe give them that opportunity, and when you and learn into maybe the copyright laws, licensing, all that stuff, and before you put a product out there, because so that's what I'm working on right now as well. Like, okay, and be fair, you know, because some producers, they don't give you anything. They just abuse of your talent, and they don't care if you're gonna make a cent out of whatever you're doing. Nomás es como el asadón pa' acá, right?
Right.
So I would like to say, okay, let's do this, and put it in the table and say, okay, you get certain percentage, we get certain percentage, and then if it goes well, it goes well. Si no se pierde nada. It's still out there, you know. Pero darle la oportunidad to those kids that need a band or need some support, basically, you know, to figure out the arrangements and the song selection and stuff like that. But because there's a lot of great talent, man. It's on the shelf right now. It's like they got out of high school and they have the want, but sometimes they need that help as well. But I would love to look into licensing, the copyright, all that good stuff, behind the scenes stuff, and then say, okay, I get so much percentage because of the venue, the recording gear, the producing, and then you get so much percentage out of this, and if it works, we all get something, instead of just the producer gets everything and the artist doesn't get anything. So that's the goal that it's been in my mind for like the last 3, 4, or 5 years.
I think has a very good tune in this, but Longoria Records.
Longoria, right?
Mm-hmm.
Longoria Records. There you go. Hey, I don't have time for that, but if you have time for it, Juanito, I got a lot of songs that I recorded.
You never know, songwriters as well. Like, sometimes there's a lot of good songwriters, but the bigger artists won't give them an opportunity because they already have their pool of songwriters, and you might never know, the guy next door might be writing some badass music, some badass lyrics, and you never know. Entonces, at the same time, give those upcoming or those songwriters that might have hundreds of songs already, and they're just scared to kind of give it to somebody because they're insecure of what they're going to say about their lyrics. I mean, sometimes that works as well. So just be open to ideas.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I mean, it's something that we need to do, like, to keep the music alive. You know, we need to be constantly trying to find ideas, or people taking ownership and doing things. You know, like what you're talking about right now, like doing this and getting your kids that have been in the in school, and some of them become songwriters, like you say. And you can
maybe your gift is writing songs.
Yeah,
you might not be able to play an instrument to what you want, but God gave you the creativity to write a beautiful lyrics or catchy lyrics. You know that sometimes they don't know how to play instrument, pero te dan la tonada. Más o menos va así, más o menos. And ya como músico tú le agarras la tonada, sacas y ya se vuelve la canción. You put it together.
Yeah.
because a lot of musicians, I've talked to a lot of artists. I'm not gonna say their names, right? But a lot of artists that they haven't gotten a penny for their musical arrangements.
Yeah.
And they've recorded so many albums and no royalties for them whatsoever. And como músico también, you guys, you know what it is to take out arrangements. It takes a toll and it takes time. It takes
Yeah.
and then sometimes the music makes a song. It just depends if it might be the lyrics, but con la pura música en veces that's what gives it that flavor. So
Yeah.
that's why I want to be fair. I want to do a good thing, give everybody an opportunity, and if we win, we all win together, and if we don't,
Well, at least we tried.
we tried. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Me llegaron more photos that you sent me, so I'm gonna
Okay.
put them real quick so you guys can take a look. Aquí the barn, pa que miran, the facility.
The facility, the barn.
Barn.
It's cool. It's got its character, you know. It's got its style.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude.
I think you sent me some pictures right here. The secreto. Ahí está. The Juanito the Third.
I know, dude. I recorded
Mira.
Juanito. Hey, Brian from Secreto was saying that they're gonna probably consider doing some videos there on your.
Yeah, he told me,
Yeah.
and Chuy from Lexona also told me.
So
So
yeah.
it's ahí está. I mean, we just gotta put it to work.
Yeah,
at this
definitely,
point.
dude.
Mhm.
Definitely. It's nice. It's cozy. You know what I mean? I mean, it's estaba malón, bro. It's all there is to it, bro. Estaba malón. Estaba
And
malón.
I did it. Oh, we did it because it was a family thing. As an investment, Rudy. I don't know, but you heard the Taproot that I was awarded some money.
Yeah.
About a year and a half ago, give or take.
Yeah.
So the Taproot it's an organization based out of California, and they pick out 25 people nationwide.
Yeah.
It's a process. You have to do an application. It's real detail stuff. So, but it really involves people that are doing things around the community, that are having an impact with the community. So it's not just educational. It's anything within the fine arts, but that you're doing an impact within the state, the communities. So I was selected with one of the 25 people.
Right.
So they award you $50,000.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Right.
Te los dan.
Como si nada. Yeah.
Yeah. If
No,
you wanna.
but you I mean, you have to show proof.
Yeah, you
know?
have to show proof. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
Like,
you know what I mean? It's not,
no. It was like
It's a
freaking
lengthy
application like
process.
this,
Yeah.
and you have to send several. Your bio, your videos, what impact, you know, that. Como por ejemplo, la escuela es una cosa, but then all the kermeses that we've done in the past,
Yeah.
all the just been helpful as a person, as a group. So you combine all that with the family tradition, the rich culture that we have within the Longoria stuff. So you combine everything, and luckily, gracias a Dios, I was one of the persons that was awarded.
Yeah.
So within 50 grand, I had it in the bank for months. Dije, what do I do with it? Like, because 50 grand, you could spend it in a day or two. Like, if you want to go buy un carro or whatever, you know, ya se te acabó. And then the car devalues at the end of the day. I was thinking maybe, okay, compras un solar. Freaking solares are like 90,000 in los Fresnos, or, you know, to flip or so. And then if you go to the bank to gain interest, no vas a ganar casi nada. And so I was like, you know what? We've always wanted a barn, or a multi-purpose use barn.
Right, yeah.
Let's do this, you know, like, obviously it's more than 50 grand, what you
Okay.
saw there.
Yeah.
But if you got to put a little bit more out of pocket, but you invest those 50 grand in there, ya es tuyo, nadie te lo quita. And then if we do those classes, we do those videos, you're doing what you love to do, you leave it as a memory. Dios no sabe, me puedo ir mañana, el día de mañana.
Yeah.
Nothing's guaranteed in life. So, and you have a venue for maybe my grandkids, maybe you guys, you need se casan uno de ustedes, or you want something. Ahí está, for my friends and family, you know. So I took it as an investment. be smart with your money and put it to work like
Yeah.
for a good cause on that.
Well, I mean, you're already getting. I mean, Brian from Secreto saying that they're down totally, and like you say, Chewy's down too, bro. So
Yeah.
it's a cute stage, and the screen at the back really,
Yeah, we just need a screen like John's, pero
Hey, we have plenty of inventory, so we might be able
Yeah.
to leave one there for every once in a while.
yeah, and then plus we got that kitchen, that bar, and then
the
that
kitchen. I know.
the
You got a
rest-
refrigerator it was full of Cokes and everything there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rudy's all excited. He heard Cokes and he's like, what?
Hasta, bro. They don't let me be me, Juanito. Can you believe that?
Pues nunca ganas, really.
No. Another topic I want to talk to you about is
Mande.
you and Erika went to Italy,
Uh-huh.
and I know you had you did your thing, but you also went to the Honor
Honor.
accordion shops,
Mhm.
the where they make the Honor accordions. Do you have some pictures, Jonathan, or no? Did
Oh.
you?
I can look on his Facebook, but no, I don't have anything on.
Yeah.
Let me. I
You-
could send him some.
Yo, who's going
You went out there to and how did you get access to be able to go in there, Juanito?
Shout out to Mr. Gilbert Reyes. He's like the branch manager, CEO. I'm not sure on his title, but he's one of the head honchos there. He oversees anything dealing with regional Mexican accordion.
Accordions, yeah.
Entonces, he's all over. He's in Colombia. The Horner, the accordions go from Colombia all the way to Mexico to U.S. and anywhere you want, So,
Right, yeah.
he oversees all that. So, saludos a Gilbert Reyes and I. Well, we've known each other for a long time. So I told him we were heading that way for our anniversary, and
Yeah.
if he gave us an opportunity to go see, and de volada dijo yeah, and he emailed the people there, and we set up the dates, and that's it, like.
And they welcomed you and everything out there to check out their shops where they
Yeah,
make
yeah,
the accordions.
and saludos to the people there, and Rafaela, Andrea, and what was his other? I think it was Rafaela, Andrea, and Maria. Something. There was three people there, and they were good hosts. I didn't feel rushed. Like, okay, you're here, you gotta go. No, they actually embrace the fact that somebody was there and admiring their work. And it's obviously an accordion player. I've opened up an accordion. I've seen the little parts here and there, but I've never opened it up completely where you take off all the screws and you see all the parts like piece by piece. And there we got to see everything, from the wood that they were selecting to the way they put either they sprayed the accordions or they put the film on top of it.
Yeah.
The way they construct the bellows, the way that everything's handmade. You might think, oh, it's done in a factory. They're using machines, or they're doing it
All by
everything
hand.
all by hand, and it's
Honor makes all their accordions by hand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, dude. I mean,
and it's you just learn to or you appreciate it even more. Honestly, like whoever knows me, especially my students, they know that regardless if the accordion is $500 or $5,000 or $8,000, I make sure that they need to take care of that instrument.
right,
It's not a toy, but once you go to the company, you literally see every little process, the step that it takes to build an accordion.
Yeah.
I mean, you appreciate it even more.
So did you find out as far as how they started making the Panther, and
Mhm.
and then the Compadre one? What was the deal to that? I mean, I'm sure they started like around 10, 15 years ago doing that. Because those accordions, as far as I know, they weren't part of their, their inventory. Or did you get to see them building some of these accordions, or they were all Corona dos? What I mean?
The Corona dos and the Panther, they're built. The Corona, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't want to say something I'm not too sure. So, um, I know the Panther's not made in Italy. It's either China or Japan, one of those.
Okay.
But they're really good accordions. I mean, I if you don't obviously if you're learning in the accordion and you don't want to go spend $7,000-8,000, I promise you guys, the Panthers they work awesome. They truly do. Obviously,
I heard that they're las mismas voces que la Corona Dos.
that's what I heard. But even if it was, there is a difference on the mechanism though. Like you the Coronas are a little bit sturdier, but obviously they're $3,000
Yeah.
or so. So you're jumping from a $700 accordion to $3,500. Pues ya,
Yeah, you
obvio
feel,
tiene que
right,
tiene
no,
que estar mejor, right? Pero if you're looking for, I mean, a lot of professional guys are using the Panthers.
a lot of people use the Panther.
I mean, so they're good accordions, but those are made in China. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're made in China. And then the Coronas, the Extremes, and all that stuff are German made, the classics.
Okay.
And then the company I went to go visit, it was an Anacleto warehouse.
Okay,
Yeah,
Anacletos.
the Anacleto model. That's how they do that.
That's the high end. The high end.
Yeah, the like they dicen alta gama.
Alta gama. Yeah,
sí.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, dude. Wow. So
It was neat. It was. I was like, damn.
it's an interesting.
Yeah, like con ganas de. You just start getting ideas like, yeah, I want this color, I want this. Can I order one? But then you're like, damn, do I really need more? Like, yeah,
How many accordions do you have?
about 17, 18, give or take.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why we need to get along, because we understand each other, bro.
Yeah,
We-
but he uses them, or he uses
No
a
bullshit.
couple of them.
He has one or two that he uses all the time only. ¿A poco no, Juanito?
Yeah.
Just like me, bro.
I used to take 4 years ago just to have him there, you know.
For looks. Yeah.
O si se friega una, agarra la otra, but luego te da hueva because you're carrying
Carry them.
all that, and then you carry the wireless, and you carry, no, hombre, ya, like, con dos y se acabó.
Con dos y se acabó.
Mhm.
Right, una en fa y una en sol.
I got five and me.
Five
for
and
the,
me,
for
okay,
the, for the live gigs.
For the live gigs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, see, Jonathan? And then you wonder, like, I have 20 drum sets. Me critican a mí, like,
I like what he said. How it's changed that now they have to carry the wireless. Like
The
that's
wireless.
an extra thing that it's evolved now. Everyone wants to carry, which it adds to it. It makes it easier. You don't gotta be like standing at the microphone. You can walk around. Like, so
yeah, dude. So when you saw the process of the Anacletos being built, you know, I mean, what did you see that fascinated you, bro? Que he does al alba.
It, more than anything, it's just the craftsmanship, the respect. They some of them have been doing it for 10 years. The people working on them, you know, but just the craftsmanship behind it, it's amazing, man. Because y luego te pones a pensar, and this is no es un regaño, it's just ya al último, si es tu acordeón, todo lo que tú quieras con ella, pero que no aprecies el instrumento, because you see all the detail behind it, and then you see people not
They don't
carrying
care. Yeah.
or leaving it outside on the sereno, or students, if their teacher doesn't tell them, put them the right way. I've seen it all, Rudy, like in the sense like where kids just, they drop the damn they just throw it, they put it in the floor, they don't care if there's concrete, they're careless on that.
Right, yeah.
And that irks me, because it irked me before, because I mean, that's an instrument, period. I don't care if it's an accordion, a bajo, drum, whatever instrument it is, you take care of it. Now seeing the complete process, it's like, okay, I took video on that so I could take it to my students and just make it clear, you know, like learn to appreciate your instruments even more, you know.
Right,
just,
yeah. I mean, because it's a work of art, dude.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, that's one thing that me and the wifey, we talk about. We look at a drum set and it's like, put it all together with the cymbal, put it together, and it's a piece of art, dude.
Deja
Like,
tú, Rudy, like,
it's a sculpture, you know what I mean?
basically an instrument, and everybody has their hobbies, and I respect them. If you like golfing, that's awesome. You like fishing,
Yeah.
because there's people that might say, pagaste $7,000, $5,000 por el acordeón, ¿qué hace? You know,
Yeah.
I could say the same thing. You spend 30 grand on a boat, you know, like, and
Right,
then you
right.
gotta go buy the fishing gear, and then you gotta buy y si no pescas nada, you know, it's one, but it's your hobby,
That's
and
what
if you could afford it, great, but the boat's gonna devalue
your accordion is not.
all our instruments, for the most part, if it's good quality instruments, they never
They
devalue.
don't
If
devalue,
anything,
that's right.
it goes up.
Yeah.
So, God knows I told my family, and my accordions, para separarme de ellas, hijo eso, like I won't sell them, like, unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
But I know if I ever need that emergency, if either for myself or my immediate family members, I know I could just post several, and
Se venden rápido.
se venden rápido, and me saca de ese compromiso que tengo que, pero
I know. I mean, trust
Mhm.
me. It like with microphones, dude. Like, there's microphones, dude, that gain value, bro. That I bought like for 1,500, and they're worth over 2,500, dude.
Yeah.
And, you know, and if they become antique and stuff like that, dude, they're worth even more, dude. You know what I mean? So I know exactly. Yo también lo que les digo a esos cabrones, like with the pedal collection that I have,
Well,
you know,
I have a 1915 accordion,
the 2-row one.
a 2-row, but the one I use on the videos, well,
That's the one you won with, right?
okay, that's a 1930s though.
Oh, okay.
I bought another one in mint condition, and it's either a 1915 or 1918.
Okay.
That enterita, and it's there.
Well, I mean, dude,
if it's you take care of it, they're gonna last.
they last forever, lifetime.
Lico has some Macias. I think it's like a 60s or beautiful. I mean, and I know if he wanted to, could sell it for easy $5,000-$6,000, but pues no lo va a vender, obviamente, like, unless it's an emergency. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's an investment as well. That's the way I see it with an instrument.
Yeah, dude. Nah, dude. It's I know exactly what you mean. You know, I mean, buying good electric guitars. I mean, you know, like they don't really devaluize, bro. I mean, they don't. I mean, if it's a good, if it's an American made, or you know, or a real good, you know, Mexican made with a lot of luxuries on it, they don't devaluize, bro.
Mhm.
And if they do, it's very minimal, very very minimal, for the years that you've had it, you know. So, but yeah, dude. So that's awesome, bro, that you got to go out there to Italy and go to the. Oh yeah, and where's this accordion shop in Italy? Is it in Florence?
No, it's in Castelfri. I have trouble pronouncing it. Pero Castelfidardo. Fidardo.
Fidardo. Yeah.
Yeah, pero it's okay, Rome, it's huge and it's busy and it's, you know, it's a tourism city. So de allí de Roma,
The
We
Vatican.
took-
When you were in the Vatican, you were in the
Yeah.
Vatican. You went to the
yeah,
Vatican.
it's beautiful. 16.
Hey, I've been there too, bro. So we have the Sistine Chapel, right?
It's beautiful, man. It's just, te pones a pensar, how did they do this thousands of years ago?
Right, exactly.
And it's still holding up, and the engineering part of it, you know, like they didn't have the tools.
And
or
like
the-
I look at all our skyscrapers here. They look pretty high, stuff like that. But you go look at the Vatican when you go into St. Peter's Square, and you go, and then you start looking up, and then you go to the Rotondo where it goes
Yeah.
up like that. Freaking huge, bro, huge. I mean, you see it, bro. Like Allah, it's like you like.
y luego just the art behind it. It's
Yeah.
you just appreciate it, man. It's crazy. So
Did you get to walk the hallways of the museum when you were getting to the Sistine Chapel? Or no.
see,
So you got to walk and you get to see, right? I did the
Yeah.
same, dude.
Mhm.
Because you go up that stairs that goes up like this.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
it's awesome. So we were there for a week in Rome, and then we took off to the Castelfidardo, and I was there for 2 days, and we went to the Honor factory, and then we went to different factories as well, just to check it out. And you find out that I can't disclose it because I'm gonna respect what they told me there. But there's factories that they make like fácil unas 8 marcas de acordeón. Fácil.
Fácil.
And so they're basically made in the same factory. They just change the name.
The name on it.
Yeah, that's it. You know, so but I'm gonna
Okay, my question to you is, do you look at your Gabanelli different? As
Well,
far as
it's different, Rudy, because of I don't know what it's consist on. I didn't see I know the shops that I went to, they don't build the Gabanelli there for sure.
Mhm.
Pero the other 8 brands that I'm saying, it's some of the brands out there, like they're circulating and they're selling a lot, you know. But
right, yeah.
they want everything to be disclosed, you know. So they could say, oh, we made it here, pero pues todo está hecho en lo mismo. Like GMC, Chevy, you know, it's kind of like same frame,
Right.
same. It's just the label is different.
It's like speaker companies like QSC. They're made. Some of the Harbinger speakers that are from Guitar Center are made. You know, or we're not talking about Ryobi. We're talking, you know, and Milwaukee. Yeah, I know. But like, you know, some of the Harbinger speakers are the same speakers as
like
as
let's say
QSCs.
like I wanted to make my own brand,
Yeah.
my own line.
Yeah.
I could invest and I could say, you know what, I want this model like this, certain woods, this.
Well, don't we have one here? Un camarada, you have one of their accordions. They're locally here.
Vopola.
Bopola,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where they make them. I mean, but
You own one, right? You
yeah.
own one?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Pero Oscar, saludos a Oscar. I mean,
Simón.
pero,
I saw him a while back when I was with La Mancuerna out there at one of their gigs.
Mhm.
I was talking to him and stuff like that.
sí, but I mean, si uno quisiera, and that's happening with all the bajos and everything. Like, you just, if you have the cash and you want to invest into it, you can. You know, but I had fun. It was basically from Rome to that city. It was about maybe close to 4 hours on a train, and we stopped at a train stop. And being that it's rural town, it's like you only go over there if you live over there. It's
Right,
not tourism. So they dropped us off, and I'm like, "Hijo, so-" it felt sketchy, you know. It was like
Yeah.
and there wasn't a lot of people, and then we don't know the train system much, so we're like, are we at the right train, or are we? So
Yeah.
point being, we got there to an airport. The train took us to the airport. We rented a car, and then we went to the city. But over there, es un pueblito bien bonito. It's real nice in there. It's just and they take their siestas serious. Like from 1 to 3 or 4, it's like a ghost town.
Everybody's napping.
Everybody's just relax. Like they close their stores, and then they'll close it again like at 6. And there was some restaurants that opened like at 7, but for the most part after 6, ya se calmó todo. And the streets are so narrow.
I know, right?
It's so narrow.
And then you're going up hills
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
and
so-
going down hills.
Yes.
It's always real scary, bro. And then for the bus driver, so you're going on buses going up, bro. Like, oh, lol.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I drove that way, but it wasn't too much traffic, you know. But como quiera, you don't know the roads, and it's all one ways, and you could go off, and but it's going up on the hills, and
Yeah.
but it was beautiful. It was good. And then after that, we went to several sites, and that I know John showed where I was with like that huge, the largest accordion, in the world.
Right, yeah.
And we went there, and I had a blast in there. Like, you just feel like a little kid, you know, like you're going in there, you're checking out the cool stuff. And I went to the accordion museum, and then after that we went to Florence, to Venice,
Yeah.
y para atrás.
How'd you like Venice?
Beautiful. I mean, everything was beautiful. It's just,
It's a whole different world.
it's a
Going
different
out there.
world, and I'm nothing negative against anything. It's just, if you like I miss the food. más que nada, like, la comida, pues allá no había salsa, Rudy, ni tortillas, ni frijoles, you know.
Puro vino, bro. Puro vino.
Entonces, yeah.
So to all my Protestant friends out there, dude, you know, go to Italy and Spain. You know, I've had the fortune to being out there, and you know, what would you do if you guys don't drink alcohol? You know, drink wine. You'd be just drinking water.
they sell Coke.
Yeah,
right?
but no, you have to really ask for it.
No, they had a lot everywhere I went, and
because when I was out there, dude, I struggled, bro. I struggled getting Coke and no ice.
Yeah,
no Casio, no Casio.
Yeah, they gave us some ice, but it's just like 2 cubes. But that's their tradition. That's the way they roll.
They're not used to. It's because you always get el vino. When every restaurant you get, they have their own wine.
They give you water as well, and then
se llama fizz water.
Yeah, tienen esa y la natural. So it was actually pretty good. And what I was tripping out on was every restaurant had Fanta, but orange. That's the only flavor. But so it was Coke, Sprite, or Fanta. Or the waters, or the wine.
The wine,
you know,
of course. Yeah, because, dude, when I was out there, dude, it was wine todo el tiempo, dude. Like, every restaurant we go, bro, the wines, whether it's white wine or red wine, were always on the table, bro. You know, with the cup ready for you to serve yourself, like, oh.
Y si está sabroso y todo. Like, I enjoyed the food. Trying something different, you know, but after that week or so, you're like, where's my tortillas de masa, you know, de maíz, and my salsa? Where's the picante?
Yeah.
You want that? You start missing your
what you're used to eating,
yeah,
and then you'll run into a McDonald's, a rare McDonald's, and it doesn't taste the same.
We went because our kids were like, have you seen any McDonald's? I'm not huge on McDonald's too.
Neither am I.
I'll go once and maybe once or twice a year, if lucky.
Yeah.
Like. No,
honestly, when we showed up, we went to Assisi, you know, to see St. Francis, and right before going up to, you know, to going to his basilica, there was a McDonald's, bro, and it's like, we're gonna eat a burger, but you eat the burger, la comida más salada, ya, es más salada, the burger, you know what I mean, the food and, you know, the drink and taste is different. It's not like you're going right now to McDonald's here in every McDonald's and it's gonna taste the same, you know.
Yeah.
You buy a Big Mac here or a Big Mac in Austin or Dallas, you know what a Big Mac tastes like. But you go over there, it doesn't taste the same.
No, it wasn't the same. And we just did it to get out of our system, you know. But it wasn't the same. And then in London, we had, because our plane got delayed, so we had to spend the night in London.
In London, yeah.
And we're ready to come back, Like, and
harto.
We just wanted to come home, you know. And then we had the wedding. We needed to prepare for the wedding, and the barn wasn't done, and so we got delayed, and a fuerza we had to spend the night in London. But the London airport's huge, and there was nothing close by to, okay, let's be in London and let's go check out something. De perdido, no, everything. The closest thing, like the Big Ben, some clock, right? It was like 45 minutes to an hour. We just like, you know, just stay here. But we tried some Mexican style nachos.
Yeah.
Just to try it, you know, and we're like, you know, no, pero pues así es, you know, la cultura allí pues no está, entonces it was there. I still ate them, you know, pero no es el mismo sazón de aquí, you know.
No es el mismo sazón, para nada. Check it out, bro. Let's look at some of the comments here we got here. Cesar, saludos, guys. Saludos a Cesar from...
Insignia?
Yeah.
Okay. It's Bud.
El Bud, destacado, you know, good friends. Our friend Picasso. Panchito from Las Prietas was the main to fix accordions back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember Panchito.
I didn't get to meet him, but my dad did.
Yeah. We got to meet him several times. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Picasso, we went because he would tune Richard's accordion. El Joe Luna, what's up, Juan? His dad and uncle were really good friends with my dad. Great family.
César, saludos.
No, it's Joe Luna.
Sí, Joe, pero el papá de él era César.
César, okay. You know, once again, Picasso le puso, I bought a Panther accordion during COVID-19 and sold it after COVID-19. Okay. ¿Y eso por qué, Picasso?
He probably sold it for more or the same. It didn't devalue maybe.
Chris Rod, you need more drum sets. That's right, I need more drum sets. I
Sí.
agree. El Charlie Harrison puso aquí, saludos a Juan Longoria Jr. and 421 Breakdown crew, Rudy Rodriguez, Rudy Jr. and Jonathan. Saludos a Charlie, camarada, you know. I've been on vacation, bro, in and out, bro. Dude, I need to take it easy, bro. I mean, I find myself being in a bad mood, bro, all the time. Juan Picasso goes, 20 accordions. I only have 4 saxophones, and only one works. Picasso. Sorry, Picasso. El Carlos Suárez mandó saludos.
Saludos a todos.
Charlie, right? Bass player, Charlie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Charlie.
Danny also mandó saludos, Danny.
Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Danny puso
Yeah.
aquí. You started looking for a stripes, huh? Dude. Hey, we're Mexicans.
Y Marisol también.
Este Charlie puso también, no Whataburger? Ja. Hey, bro, cállate pa' acá, Charlie. Rosendo Escareño put good stories, Juan. A summer to remember. Congrats to your new barn. El Rosendo.
Yeah.
Saludos a Rosendo. And of course, El Spooky puso saludos.
Saludos a todos.
Yeah, dude. So
It's been a busy summer, bro. It would have been more chaotic, pero I went to Washington D.C. as well.
right. You went with the kids, right?
No, it was from that Taproot organization.
Okay.
They reached out in like May, and they said, "Would you like to come to Washington? We'll pay your airfare. We'll pay your hotel, your meals. We'll give you a per diem, and so you could meet all the other 25 people from that year, plus the year I was selected, and the new year. So it was 50 people that got invited,
Got invited.
and it was a week there, everything paid for. So you're not gonna say no to that, right?
Right.
And luckily, I'm off on the summer, so it
works out.
works out, right?
Yeah.
But I met so many people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different from basket weaving to doing craftsmanship, to try the Native American, the Chinese, Japanese people, American, or first generation, or actually Ukraine también, if they've been here for 5 years or so, they're allowed to be part of that to apply for that. So you start blending all the different people from around the nation, and you start thinking, man, like a todo dar, like you're open to new ideas, and everybody's getting along, everybody's respecting each other, puertorriqueños, todos ahí, then we had a jam session. There was a gentleman, real down to earth, man. There's a guitar company, right? Henderson or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
And I didn't know he sold his guitars like for 40 grand. Like, I think it's Henderson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And he busted one out, and a beautiful guitar, and he lent it out, y dije, bueno, pues yo ni idea cuánto costaban. And then Juanito told me, my son, he's like, his guitars are like 30, 40 grand, right? And I looked him up. I'm like, damn, like, y el señor bien calmado, real down to earth. And so he was there. He was one of the receptionists, one of the people that got awarded as well. But we had a jam session. I was jamming out with Cubanos, Puertorriqueños, from all over the nation as well. So, point being is, like, it's beautiful how we all get along, and then you take a step back and you're like, how come we don't get along like that in our society? Like,
Right.
How come there's so much negativity? How come there's everybody hating on each other? Like, it's depressing in that sense, because we should be able to get along regardless.
Yeah.
We might have to agree to disagree at times, but respect each other. To start with that, respect each other's culture, religions,
Yeah.
and from there, learn from each other. Pero it's crazy, man. I'm not gonna get into politics or anything like that, but
I think a lot of it is we're closed minded. We're a society that's become very closed minded. You know what I mean? We're not open to the ideas of other cultures. I mean, it's something that's happening. You know, I mean, it's sad, but that's what's happening. And I see your point totally. You know what I mean? You know, where you look at other cultures and people do things certain ways that but that's how they do things. And their ways work too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's no right or wrong. You gotta
Yeah.
respect them. It's like if they critique us for doing certain things, and you're like, man, but we've been doing this for 4, 5, 6 generations past, and
Yeah.
so you're gonna get offended. I mean, obviously, so it's not correct for us to just critique him just to critique. It's so it was good. The Washington trip was good. I came back a week and a half, worked on the barn. Then to Italy,
Yeah.
and within that summer, they had invited us to Japan. I don't know if you know about that or not.
No, I don't know
Okay.
about that. I don't know about
So, another organization sent us an email, sent me an email, and said if I wanted to apply to go to Japan, that they would pay for my airfare, give me a per diem, and my wife's like, "Pues we could go during the summer." Dije, I wish we could do that. Dije, but imagine going to Japan, going to Washington, going to Italy, y la boda. Dije, no, hombre, vamos a andar bien. So, we're gonna. They gave us options on days
Yeah.
for Japan, and Lico's going with me and Juanito.
Okay.
So
When are you planning to go out there?
it's September 24th to October 2nd, and it's the World Expo.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be performing
In Japan.
in Japan. Yeah,
Okay.
Osaka, Japan.
Yeah, Jonathan, you're not gonna be the only one that's been to Japan, bro.
You've been
I
there,
didn't know
John?
anybody. I've been to Japan.
Yeah, I've been to Japan. Yeah.
Okay, you gotta give me some. I'm nervous on that one. In Italy, I figured I can still get by with Spanish.
Spanish,
Like
definitely.
pero acá en
You're
Japón,
gonna be lost. Japan and China, pretty much one of the only Asian countries that will speak English is Singapore, Taiwan, more Americanized, very Western. But Japan, no.
I'm scared. Honestly, I'm nervous.
And what hurts is that even when you're in the airport, dude, like when we were in Germany, you don't see nothing in Spanish either, bro. Like, or even Italian. We can still understand
Yeah.
Italian. You know what I mean? But nah, dude, and it's I know what you mean, bro. Like you're at the airport, like
Sí,
you're looking around, like to see where you.
y vas todo van friegas,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also very, like, I think this trip to Italy kind of opens up your mind to say, okay, I need to prepare myself for Japan, because si no va a andar bien perdido. And we perform 3 times.
You're gonna be performing out there 3 times, yeah.
3 sets.
Your best friend is gonna be your phone, Google Translate.
Yeah.
Like
The good thing
yeah.
is that I have a friend here in the Valley, David Champion, and he has friends that play conjunto music in Japan.
Okay.
órale.
So he kind of emailed. We kind of started the little chain of email. So they're gonna be able to maybe help us out in a sense, kind of guide us. And they play in clubs and everything. I don't know if you've seen those videos on YouTube, and it's kind of like they have certain bars where they play conjunto music. So I'm kind of intrigued to.
You wanna go check it out?
Yeah, just to jam out, or just to go see la onda ahí, Pero
Yeah.
the where we're performing, I think we're representing the regional Mexican American accordion music. So
Right, yeah.
and it's cool, man. Juanito's gonna go with me. And Lico's gonna go with me, and so
Are they gonna take your bajos, or how's that gonna
I'm
happen?
scared on that one, because the accordion, pues I could carry it on, right? Pero we might, if the opportunity is there, we just might rent the bajo somebody from a conjunto over there.
Right, yeah.
Rentar los bajos y el bass. Así
Simón.
para not to worry about carrying it on and getting delayed or misplaced. And because it does happen. You know,
And what
so
about a drummer?
the thing, Rudy, is that they just addressed themselves to me the first time. And then I'm like, I thought it was educational.
Yeah.
And I still thought it was educational when I pitched Lico and Juanito, or a bajo and a bass player. I thought it was more like the Texas folk life, where
Right,
you
right.
play a little bit, it's more intimate and stuff like that. I didn't do my research right, and it's a huge festival. It's a world festival. So
Yeah, yeah.
I told the people, the committee that invited me, like, yeah, I could go, but it's not gonna be the same. Like I need at least a bajo, because si no agarra los tonos, no agarra los ritmos bien.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to send them some videos on playing the bajo and accordion, the bass and stuff like that. So, and they approved it, because they wanted to see something, and they're like, more than likely it won't get approved, but they approved it. But then Juanito started telling me, Daddy, it's a big festival, right? It was how big? And he started showing me. I'm like, God. So I'm thinking, like, we need a drummer, pero pues we don't need him, but it would have been a lot better. But at this point
Right.
of the game, ya no puedo, I can't request that. So we'll just do a bass, bajo, and accordion, and sing some tunes. And I did ask him, like, do they understand English, a little bit of Spanish? They're like, no, it's basically all Japanese, And so I'm gonna have to kind of come up with a good set where it's lively, kind of keep them engaged.
Right, right, yeah. Well, you gotta give them
Yeah.
some polkas, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Some polkas where you don't
Yeah.
have to sing, but
Yeah.
your traditional polkas,
So
unos guapanguitos para que pesquen onda, para que los japoneses se pongan a bailar el guapango, bro.
yeah, I was thinking of getting creative. Maybe if we do some cumbias, maybe if I have to, how they sell those cowbell stuff, like
Yeah.
even if we have to step on it, or come up with a little gadget
Well,
to
you got
where
una little drum machine, bro.
algo, yeah, para que haga ritmo, para las
Simón,
cumbias or something.
No. So that's awesome, bro. That you're gonna get to go experience Japan out there, dude.
Mhm.
Wow.
And it could be a first, and that's it, or it could be a first of several, because
Yeah.
these are international festivals. So maybe later on it might be Germany. It might be,
Or maybe
yeah.
you'll get real popular in Japan and they want you to go back every month.
That larga, it's to Italy took forever.
12 hours. 12 hours to fly
Yeah.
out there.
Japan is like 13,
Yeah.
12 hours from Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Está lejos, vato. Está lejos para allá, güey.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. Hey, so your summer's been pretty heavy, bro. I went to go see this Sunday Air Supply. That's who I went to go see, bro. And I was telling these guys that I went. It was in San Antonio at the Majestic place event at the Majestic Center there. Está bien bonito, bro. Nice and big and everything, bro. The light engineer guy, bro. The lighting was great, bro. The sound, no mames, way. I was so bothered, bro. Especially because these guys are singers, you know what I mean? They sing their love songs and stuff like that. I'm with the wife, and I'm like, I got a really good seat for nothing, like, I paid $300 for a chair, for me to sit, close, and I'm still not appreciating. Like, el vato no sabía regular, bro.
Yeah, you are, little Rudy.
I know. I was like, should have taken Rudy. Would have been on it, bro. I mean. But I mean, it's the way, I look at stuff like that, and I'm like, wow, dude. I mean, I know I could have made them sound so much better, dude. That's like, I mean, I'm not trying to say que soy más chingón. I'm just saying that, the practice that we have constantly, week after week after week, pues you learn how to. I mean, comenzó el gig, no, and like, there's no highs, bro. Like, if all the tweeters are burned out, bro. Like. Everything sounds, but to the point where, like, are the mids even on too, or am I only hearing lows, bro? Like, I was bothered, bro. I was, I mean, especially when you pay a lot of money for a show, you expect que se oiga bien las voces de ellos, bro. Yeah, see, if you can't get a guitar solo to sound cut through the mix, bro, that one I pedo, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but their vocals, bro. I mean, it's like, and they sang hit after hit after hit, bro. Like, llorando, ca, bro. I was loving it, bro. I was loving it. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, so. Anyways, that's what I've been doing. Went out there to the Riverwalk. We ate mi tierra during the week. You know, just to be able to get out of here, bro. You know, sometimes ya es tiempo, bro, que Rudy Johnson tienen que trabajar, bro. You know,
Yeah, we're barely gonna start. We've never worked a day in our life.
andan trabajando en SpaceX y andan todos enojados ya.
Nobody's mad.
Nobody's mad. You guys freaking have to text, hey, bro, I'm gonna show up late to SpaceX because because last night porque porearon anoche
No,
Con
we showed
los
up fine.
Longoria ahí.
con los Longorias ahí con el Ito. I
Ito-
called Ito up, dude, but I guess he's got a new job or something or what?
I mean, he was having fun yesterday.
I think we were all having fun, bro. We were all having fun.
It was good. It was.
His little kid le preguntas, did it sound good? And the little kid shakes his head, no. And then Rito comes aside, like, look, he's saying that your mix sucks. And we ask the little kid again. He says yes, sounds good. Okay.
No, pero estuvo alegre la fiesta, and it's just, I'm glad we got to it, and because Tuesday we were seriously doubting if it was even gonna happen there, and I was like, Juanito, like, you think you're gonna pull an audible? Like, it's not worth it, because you gotta go spend somewhere else. Then tell everybody that the venue changed, and you still have to finish this. So yesterday I was like maybe on 3-4 hours
Of sleep.
of sleep, and I was just going on pure adrenaline, just kind of like enjoying the moment.
Well, I'm gonna have to say this, bro. When you got up on the stage with Jaime, bro, and jamming, you're on fire. You're on fire, bro. You're on fire, dude. Like,
Well, it felt good because we did a sound check.
Yep.
We did a sound check, and we were jamming because Jaime didn't go to the sound check. It was just Stevie, Aaron, and John.
Yeah.
Y agarré el acordeón para darle un sonido allí. And regardless, when you could ask Rudy, andaba en friegas levantando todavía cosas. I mean, Lico, my brother, helped me out a
Chingo,
lot,
yeah,
and then some of my family members went as well. But Lico's always been there for me.
andan chingas ayudándote a cortar la yarda y todo lo
Y
alto.
luego Juanito no estaba aquí. He was out. They went to Detroit, Michigan. And then from then they went to, I think, Arizona. And then he barely got back. So, point being, it was just a busy week, right? So, when we did sound check, it felt good. Even though I was tired.
Yeah.
I hadn't grabbed an accordion for over a month. Like, just there at Italy, but
Right, yeah.
no había tocado, entonces, y ayer con Jaime, well, you just get that rush, you so you get that second win, third win, pero ya, today was the first day in over a month that I wake up late, and then-
Or did I wake you up? Or did I wake
you almost woke me up. I woke up like at 11:40 and you called Despuesito.
I called you. Yeah.
And you're like, Juanito, estaba con madre en la fiesta y que verás, bro, y todo. Dije, verás, And then he hits me.
Hey, you want to come?
What are you doing today? Dije, okay, I don't have anybody.
It's because I didn't, bro. It's because I'm on vacation, bro. I'm not hustling, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Y luego dije, chingo, this. And I told you, the truth was that the mechanic was gonna go today, so
Right.
I had to, because my truck broke down. So, I told him to just go tomorrow, right? And no me quise rajar. Dije, no está bueno. I'll go. But it's been a month or more than a month that just go. Like, el cuerpo como que ya lo resiente.
Lo reciente.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah. No. Hey, you know what, dude? You said you wanted a shirt.
Finally.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got you a shirt, bro.
thank you.
A Rudy University shirt, bro.
Put it up again. Because he added something to it, or Crystal added
Crystal. I don't know why Crystal does
Go a
weird
little
stuff
higher,
for
go a
me.
little higher.
I saw it right.
La carita. What is that, dude?
It's my face, bro. Dude, I put it. I got my truck. Here you go.
Thank you.
I got on my truck once, bro, and she put that little sticker on the river mirror. Bro. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? Like, that Cristo, like,
Está miedo, bro.
estoy feo, pero no hay pedo. No me agüito, bro. No me agüito.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yeah, dude. So
Se van a enojar contigo because everybody wants the merch, right?
I know Arnold. He
Arnold's
goes, hey,
gonna-
bro.
Yeah, Arnold, yeah.
Arnold me está jodiendo like yesterday. Like, hey, bro. I'm trying, bro. I'm
They're
trying.
gonna be here again.
Yeah. We're gonna have La Lección here in August, and we're gonna have La Mancuerna also, and in September we're gonna have the Iconics here.
Okay, badass.
also, and hopefully maybe next week we might have
A secret.
a secret. We
Yeah,
have
I
a
heard. A
You know?
little bird told me maybe.
maybe. Yeah. So who knows? I mean, we're here to have a good time, bro. I mean, Jaime is interested too, bro. So.
Mhm.
We don't know. It's just talk. You know what I mean? We'll see where it leads to if they want to come down here and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're cool, man. I mean,
Rudy's not that cool, but
yeah. See, I know. any other announcements, Jonathan? Here that people are watching, or
there was. I think I saw some comments.
you say, oh, Charlie Harrison posted, we got offered a extended gig years ago to play in Japan. Didn't happen. Yeah.
Look at Puse. Rudy Rodriguez Jr. is a grandmaster audio engineer. Rudy Rodriguez is pretty good too.
And Marisol put Crystal is the best. Charlie put it. Yeah,
No,
dude.
Juan Castillo.
Hey, saludo Juan Castillo. Yes, camarada, dude. He sold me some conga stands, pero las chavalones.
Okay.
He sold me some. You know,
Yeah, saludos a
he,
todos.
he hooked it up with a great deal. Hey, he's the one that set the price. It wasn't me. Okay, he said, Charlie, he goes, the first time I applied for a U.S. passport, I got red flagged by the FBI. Apparently,
What?
I fit the description of the top 10 most wanted. No me quieren.
Well, when I was getting on the airplane back from Florence, yeah, they kind of told me, sir, we're gonna have to check you again and check your luggage again. So it was right before we getting on the airplane. So maybe I looked too Mexican or no sé algo, but they had to pat me down again, and they searched my backpack, and they already had done it at the check-in.
Yeah.
But
They did it again.
yeah, randomly I was going towards
Or maybe they just wanted to touch you.
no sé. Pero I felt like dije, chinga, maybe it's just my skin color kind of like
Yeah. Oye, Picasso dice saludos to you, Juanito. Danny goes, you need a vacation from your vacation, Juan.
yeah. Unfortunately, there's no time. Yeah, I will go back to work on Monday. That's
for
it.
the score already?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not mentally prepared at all. I don't even know if I have a class, because now I'm teaching business as well.
Yeah.
So last year I was hopping, like sharing 2 classrooms to do the business and then do the conjunto. So they haven't called me that I have an official classroom. So I'm assuming I'm still gonna be jumping.
To classroom to classroom.
Yeah. Pero pues,
So, do you have songs that you? Well, I don't know if you wanted to say what songs do you want to use on your kids this year.
I don't worry about that, Rudy, at all.
No?
Like Rafita called me last week, and he's like, dijo, hey man, do you know what songs we're gonna start practicing on? Dije, I might have 1 or 2 in mind. Dije, tú Rafita, pero but Rafita's new to it, right? He just came in last year, so dije, I never worry about it. I worried the first year, but you never know how the year's gonna start. Literally, if the kids are gonna be able to have the class. Sometimes they want to have the class, but due to their schedule, they can't have it. So I don't worry about it till we have that group. I already have the pieces together, but that doesn't guarantee me that they're gonna be able to work out for the first semester.
Right.
So I have to wait and see where we're at musically, and if they're all in class, and then I worry about it. We right now is the. So I told Rafita not to worry about it. Just we'll get to school the first week's off because schedule changing and back and forth. So the first week's shot in a sense, and then we'll start looking at the second week kicks in, and I'll know what we need to do from there.
Damn, dude. Sí, Juanito, you don't worry about it because pues te sabes todas las rolas ya, güey. So whichever one that comes to mind.
Deja tú, pues. Y en veces nunca sabes, like, te llegan estudiantes que, como por ejemplo, Spooky.
Yeah.
He joined the second semester of his junior year, and he was a huge help for the group. Chacha, Angel.
Yeah.
He came in the middle of the year as well, or the middle of the semester, give or take. Los cuates, de Michoacán, they came in también their junior year, give or take. So you never know what talents coming on board. So until I know at the beginning of the school year how everything's gonna flow, then I worry about it. But I mean, and then in November, that's when I know, are we clicking? Are we doing good? Or do we need a lot of work, So, gracias a Dios, siempre los ha ido bien. I mean,
well, this past year, you guys were the winners, of the conjunto competition, man. And, esperemos, cómo te va este año,
This year, we got a lot of new kiddos, like fresh from beginner to varsity. It's a big step, a really big step.
And do you know what Los Fresnos ISD is doing as far as middle school? Because Chago has them at the beginning, but there's no middle school kids, or like they're not targeting middle school. Conjunto or
I wouldn't know really. Like I know the parents ask at times. They ask me, and Chago probably gets asked more than I do, but I haven't heard anything. There's no mariachi feeder program either, So
right.
I mean, there's a lot of logistics behind everything, and especially now, the last 2 years, maybe even 3 years, like we've been getting budget cuts, but it's statewide. It's not just Los Fresnos. No,
right,
it's across the board, So it all depends on the administration, and so when there's no budget to kind of like, uno de corazón a lo mejor quiere hacer todo, but you gotta prioritize allocate certain money here or there. But I mean, if they would open one, that would be badass. It would be good.
Definitely. Yeah.
And that's why I want to concentrate on having classes at the barn. Because if it's surrounding cities, or maybe if the bulk is from Los Fresnos, you start creating your own feeder program. I.e., start getting them stronger. Once, who knows, it might be a student from middle school, and you get him strong enough to when he comes in 9th grade or 10th, he's already strong. That's what the Upper Valley has a lot, and that's what some people have told me. Your kids should be getting first place every year on the accordion. They don't have to, and it's not mandatory either. But keep in mind, all these Upper Valley schools, there's a lot of programs.
Right.
And they don't get recognized, and I'm just going to say it right now, like, no le estoy quitando nada de crédito a los directores de las escuelas, the high school kids. Because you still have to do your part. You have to keep the kids engaged, get them to participate, to pass their classes. That's your job, right, in a sense. Pero a lot of the students, they go to private lessons, private academies,
right.
y ya llevan 3, 4, 5 años tocando. So ya entran bien macizos, they're freshmen or sophomores, but they already have the knowledge to do that. And then I'm getting them from scratch at 9th or 10th grade. So it takes a couple of years so somebody could develop to sound decent, So
right.
Estamos un poco atrasados en ese sentido.
Well, de hecho, I had called you a while back, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had called you regarding, or it was like a month ago. I called you regarding Guitar Center. They need an accordion teacher. And I remember I called you.
See, and I told you.
And you
right
told
now,
me straight up no. I'm like, okay.
I have no time, man. Like, no, I was running on fumes. Literally, like, It was just like things need to get done here, Pero, I think it's gonna be a good thing, man. So if we could get some feeder program going, a small academy there,
Yeah.
At the barn, it's gonna work out.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Well, chinga, Juanito, thank you so much, bro. I mean, we could talk for hours and
Sí,
hours,
sí,
bro.
sí.
Yeah, lo neta, ya it's already 9:30, wait.
Okay, yeah.
But plus, we gotta go out to dinner, bro. We gotta go out to dinner.
I'm not gonna eat too much, man. Ya, todavía estoy gordito, right?
Right.
Pero, I've lost like 6 pounds, 7 pounds from
Walking so much in Italy.
walking so much in Italy y la friega que tengo en la yarda,
That's right.
it was sweating like you can't believe. Pero, so ayer, at the fiesta, I had bought some pants, y no me cerraron. And then I had bought some other ones para estar seguro. I'm not gonna lie, like at 7 o'clock, 6:50, me metí a bañar. La cena era a las 7.
Right, yeah.
Y luego dice Erika, where's your clothes? We had been so busy, Rudy, that we hadn't even looked into the clothes. We hadn't. Y dije, I don't know. So ahí andamos buscando la camisa. Yo la había metido. So she ironed it around 7 o'clock.
She's ironing it.
Yeah, my shirt. And then I tried the bigger size pants. Porque los otros no me quedaron.
Yeah.
Y me los pongo y estaban todos
Wanguitos.
guangos. Y dije, pues deja calarme los que no me cerraban antes de irme a la vacación. And they fit. So I lost like 2 inches and I've lost about 67 pounds pero, so I'll accept the dinner part, pero I'm going to go a little light on it,
I'm gonna have a salad.
a little light because I want to keep it going, man, porque
Yeah, dude, dog. Now, today tonight, bro. Tonight we'll end up elsewhere. I'm not gonna say though. I'm not gonna say.
No, pero I do thank you, even though I mean it was last minute and stuff like that, pero it does give me an opportunity to thank you, a little Rudy también, John, for coming through, man. You guys didn't hesitate at all when I asked you for if you guys could help me out, and obviously I didn't feel right. You said I'm not gonna charge you, Juanito. Your family, your friend.
Yeah.
But it's not right. Like I gotta be considerate of your time, your equipment. John just told me how much his gear costs.
Yeah.
I mean, you said at least 3,000, right? Per
row,
okay,
yeah.
más o menos. So
A
son
little more, but yeah.
yeah, a little bit more. Let's say 5, right? Okay, 5, 10, 15. You had $15,000 on screens.
On screen, yeah.
Plus you said a processor, right? Or you needed something to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the computer and all that.
Yeah. Okay. So ponle que casi $20,000 ahí.
Fácil, yeah.
Pues, if you think about it, me putting up with Rudy that's the biggest expense.
So it's only fair, man. Like it's only, and I know you were like, nah, bro, don't give me money, pero it's fair. It's
just that it was your anniversary, Juanito. You know what I mean? And that's what I gave, bro. It's different.
And I've seen you guys pull that, and I've seen que a la mejor gente no. They say thank you, muchas gracias, pero for me it's not. No se trata de eso, Little Rudy pulled through, man. Like he went to set up, he went to sound check. Yesterday he pulled off Los Halcones, he pulled off Secreto, he pulled off Jaime de Anda, and he did badass on all 3.
Yeah.
Everybody was enjoying it. So es justo darle algo, and I know if I would have said thank you guys, no hay pedo. Like it would have been good también, pero it's not correct. In my opinion, it's not correct. So I wanted to thank you guys.
And they're the guys who put it all together. Porque tú sabes que yo estaba ahí haciendo nada, bro.
Es que really all we needed was the churches, man.
The churches.
Oh yeah, we had
a good dinner. We had a good dinner.
Let me send you that picture, bro, de voladita. Pero mientras que, because the behind the scenes stuff, for me, those are the moments that those are the good moments, bro. Like we're all sitting down, eating on top of the speaker stands,
The
screen boxes.
The screen boxes.
The screen boxes.
Yeah.
We're all sus, like, you know, like andábamos trabajando pero we're sitting down as a fam.
Yeah, I mean,
And those for me, those moments are
believe it or not, Juanito,
key.
those moments are so. Yeah, you're right. They're key. It's so important, bro.
All I know is that I think somebody ate all the chicken strips, and I think it's the guy sitting next to me.
Este vato, dude. I gave one.
Yo no alcancé una. I low key I wanted one because there was the gravy was there.
Mira, bro. The strips are right in front of me. What am I supposed to do? Eran como 8 strips, ¿no? Y le di al señor ese, Marcos, ¿cómo se llama el
Sí,
señor?
Marquitos.
Marcos, señor, le di 2.
I sent you one. I don't know.
Yeah, see, we got it. And then I gave one to Joaquin. Rudy, did I give you a chicken strip too or no? When we were eating the church's chicken, did I give you a chicken strip or no?
No, mira,
Feel bad, Rudy, feel
era
bad.
suficiente comida for all of us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was.
Pero you probably got shown, taught the same way, right? Y ese día, I think I just got a spoonful of macaroni, right?
Yeah.
Pero no la hice todos because yo 1000 veces prefiero que coman todos los demás. The people that know me,
Yeah.
that's the way I am. Like, que coman los demás y luego si queda.
¿Por qué crees que te dije, you eat the last piece? Eat the
Yeah,
last, you know?
and como ayer no alcancé menudo, pero I was happy que se acabó todo, you know, that everybody, but yeah, those are the moments, and I want to thank several people came through, like they came in clutch, like Fito Grande, he did the stairways, y me ayudó a poner la spotlight allá arriba. Vecino, we call him Vecino, he last minute call, oiga, el carpintero, like, can you help me? He put everything aside and he came. So those things mean a lot to me, and I mean, you guys are, I mean, we're friends, but we're like extended family, man. Like,
I mean, we've known each other. Did you already get it going? Get it going?
Mira, ahí está.
Es donde estamos comiendo.
That's when, para que sepa la gente que we're still pushing that. When did you guys go? Saturday?
Saturday. We were there Saturday.
And
I told you because, hey, we're not doing nothing, bro. Like,
Mira cómo se ve. Y el lunes fue el evento. You wouldn't think.
That'd be ready.
Yeah. Mira.
The culprit. Look what's next to him. Ahí están los strips.
Ahí está el little Rudy en friegas.
sí.
Lico comiendo ahí, and but you would not think it was gonna be ready for
Dude,
Monday,
right? And like there's still a lot of work to be done. The restrooms were not even done there.
In the works.
Saturday they were not done.
No. The Marquito was still working on the bar, the countertop. So
Yeah.
I was just praying every day, man. Just okay, let's just get through it, you know. But y saludos a Carlo también.
Carlos Hernandez.
Yeah,
you know, La cultura vive.
Yeah,
in Bronzeville.
he helped me out. I need to call him a ver cuánto le debo. Pero he helped me out with one of the units as well. So but he told me si funciona, si trabaja. I think it's a used unit. Try it out first and then we'll talk, you know. So
Pues se mantuvo fresco todo ahí throughout the whole night, and there was a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
So it was still, I mean, there were over 120, 130 people there, and it was still cool, bro. So imagínate, we're all breathing, we're all warm, you know what I mean?
And they stayed from hasta casi la 1 de la mañana. And la lección, nobody told me.
We wanted them to play. We were like, Rudy was like, hey, dude, we're
Yeah, they show up and I tell them like, hey, dude, if you're gonna go play, give me your logo so I can put it on the screen.
But true, I think they were just enjoying the time, bro.
Yeah,
like they were enjoying, they were relaxing. Porque uno como músico en veces no quieres estar tocando toda la noche, quieres relajarte, quieres hablar con tus amistades. You wanna just chill, like what we're doing right now, you know. And then my dad, he got to play con Stevie on the bajo, and Lico he was enjoying the moment, man. He was recording my dad, and mi papá andaba bien feliz, man. Fito Grande también andaba bien feliz. Fito stayed to the end, like you said.
He stayed there to the end.
And Ramirín también. Ramirín ya
Oye,
se iba.
ya se iba Ramirín,
And I told him, because it was a secret. I didn't want to tell my family that Jaime was gonna play.
Right.
I mean, because we all grew up with his music, and like Adrian, and and it was hard for me not to tell, especially Lico, because Lico and I, we're like best friends. We talk with everything. Pero dije, okay, I'm gonna, because as a family, Erika, Josie, and Juanito are like, we gotta keep it among ourselves or whatever. Okay, so dije, and I felt guilty not telling Lico. I was like, chinga.
You know what? I told Lico, the surprise was for you, bro. What do you
Este,
mean? Yeah, bro. Juanito didn't want you to find out because he wanted to surprise you. You know what I mean?
and then I saw my dad lit up and everybody lit up, and then Ramirin was leaving. Ramirin Cortez, he's the drummer for my dad, guys.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know who we're talking about,
Yeah.
Ramirin,
He's one of the drummers that I saw growing up as a little kid.
yeah, and he was leaving y le dije, Ramirin, dijo, ya me voy, Juanito, gracias por la invitación. Dije, quédate un ratito más, Ramirin. Pues ya me voy, es que, I had to tell him before Jaime, dije, mira, ahorita va a tocar Jaime de Anda. Dijo, ¿for real? Dije, sí, nomás cálmala aquí, nomás no digas nada. Dijo, ¿en serio? Dijo, you're shitting me, right? Dije, no, va a tocar, ya viene, he's outside. Dijo, okay. Y, no, he was air drumming. I wish somebody would have caught him. He had a tortilla con cabrito.
Uh-huh.
And he was sitting at the table where you were
Where
at.
I was at, yeah.
And I saw him, he was like air drumming con la tortilla y el cabrito en la mano, and he was having a blast, bro.
Well, when you went up there, dude, that's why he went up there, bro.
Corrió para arriba, right?
You know what? It made me so happy he did that. And estaba Rómulo, tu tío Rómulo, like, bro, let him, bro. He let him live it, bro. Let him have fun. Glendora, his wife, you're like, qué rap. Like,
no, by the time I knew it, he sprinted, corrió en chinga.
Qué bueno que Jaime was so
like
open to it,
everybody was cool with it. And then when the band members before Jaime got there, pues Lico knows them, right?
Yeah.
So llegaron allí y Lico les fue a decir, pues a saludarlos, and I was like, yeah, pues aquí ya he's gonna find out, right?
Yeah.
And they thought on the spot, I guess, because they came and told me laughing, Stevie and John, that he's like, hey man, ¿qué andan haciendo aquí? And que Lico les preguntó, and they're like, because we played yesterday aquí en el Valle, and your brother invited us, and pues we decided to come by, man, echar la vuelta. So, but Lico no se la comió toda, but
Porque Aaron was on drums, dude.
Yeah.
It wasn't Joey on drums, you know.
But y luego ya después, but I know everybody else was like, chingado, but I mean, I've been like many of us, I guess. Even if you're not an accordion player, Jaime was an iconic figure. He is an iconic figure.
Yeah.
For a lot of our generation, you know. So
definitely. I mean, he was huge us growing up.
Yeah. Entonces con eso,
and in all honesty, he made lo que we call progressive conjunto.
Yeah.
Bro. He made that,
because of him, está Turner, estamos nosotros, está todo, any person within our age group. Yeah. We owe it a sense to him, Entonces,
simply because we played his music.
And years ago, yo siempre digo, uno pone, Dios dispone, right? And I'm a strong believer. Sometimes it's not your time. At times, you want something really bad, and it's not when you want it. It's when the Lord wants it, right? Pero, as long as you manifest it, and you're hopeful. Like, for example, lo que voy es, when we would talk about our 10-year anniversary, my wife and I said, like, who are we going to get for our 25th, right? Entonces, in the perfect world, in a perfect setting, if we had a lot of money, we were like, a badass dance for us would have been like Los Chamacos de Jaime de Anda, Roberto Pulido,
Right.
Y Juan Villarreal y Los Cachorros. Like, if you give me, you got 3 bands to pick, that would have been my 3 bands, like a little bit of everything, pero un baile a todo dar. But obviously, pues, we don't have that kind of cash, right? For all, so, but se hizo una de 3,
Right,
and then the guys from
and Secreto, bro.
I mean, sea lo que sea, Secreto.
Yeah, these guys,
they're real down to earth, and that's what people as a fan, pues a lo mejor no lo van a ver because they're not around them all the time. But there is a lot of guys out there, you know them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say names. Que they get a little bit of fame y se crecen bastante, and they put that front on stage like there's good person, pero son bien, you know, so they're real two-faced at times.
Right.
And with Secreto, they're down to earth, man. They're real down to earth. Since I met him, since Juanito got on board with him, they're good people. Y no son fijados, no son crecidos, regardless of they're playing in the arena, they're playing at the barn, you know. No andan fijándose, no, pues, see, if you don't have this, I don't play. No, like, they're down to earth people. So, de corazón también a ellos les agradezco que ayudaron. And for all my students that were there, ex-students, I wanted you guys to have fun. And if True would have came by and said, sir, ¿me deja tocar un ratito? I would have said, yeah. Pero,
es que la noche se fue bien rápido,
se fue bien
Everybody's
rápido.
having a good time.
Yeah.
Se fue muy rápido, dude. You know, like, thank God that, you know, Jaime was willing to start late, too.
Yeah, I called him, and he could have said también, ¿sabes qué, Juan? Because the contract was from 10 to 12.
Yeah.
But then it was like anything. You started the dinner a little later, and then time creeped up, and then my dad comenzó como a las 8:30, 8:20, y luego I felt bad. Dije, pues si va a parar a las 9:15, and then Secretos is going to play for 45 minutes. Pues como que no, you know, so I called Jaime, dije, man, is it okay we push it? Dijo, just let me know what time you're. Dijo, I'm good for whatever. Dijo, it's for you. If you tell me to start at 11 to 1, le damos 11 to 1. If you 10:30 to, it doesn't matter. Dijo, I'll give you the 2 hours, regardless of the time that you want. Dijo, I'll do it for you. Dije, no está bueno. So
hopefully we get to interview him, man.
Yeah.
I want him to, because he shared some stuff, bro, there on stage, bro, and I'm so impressed with what he said, bro. Like, something he's never said, you know. I mean, we're talking about one of the songs. I don't know if I should say it or not.
No, pues it's nothing bad. It's I mean, the Puño de Tierra.
The Puño de Tierra, yeah. I mean, he literally recorded it in the late 70s.
79. He said 1979.
Yeah. And Ramon Ayala told him that he was going to go ahead and use that song and record it too. And it became a huge song for Ramon Ayala too.
Deja tú, like, pues, no está igualita las arreglos de Jaime, pero la entrada casi
está igual.
Está casi igual. Of course, with Ramon's feel. Y luego ya he added his own little taste to it, you know, pero the idea is there.
Yeah.
Pero, yeah, I mean, thank you guys. I know you're falling asleep y anda
cansado
el caballo.
Chris, manda saludos.
A ver.
Rosas.
Oh, Chris, saludos, Juanito Jr. y Rudy Rodríguez. Pura gente pesada. Este vato, yo sé que estoy gordo.
He didn't mean it in that way.
I know he did it. I know.
Saludos, Chris.
Saludos, Chris. Hey, I know your dad, Ruben, is sick, you know. I mean, prayers out to Ruben, you know, Rosas, a good friend of ours, you know.
Yeah, we'll keep him in our prayers.
He's been in the music industry, you know, I mean, for so many years. He was Signo's sound production company for a lot of years, you know. These guys have been on the road, you know, and very good reputation, you know. I mean, músicos pesados, bro. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, Chris is the sound engineer, house engineer there at Silverados, you know. I mean, and for Bucking Crazy, ¿a poco no? But yeah, man, shout out to the Rosas family, David, pretty boy, you know. You know, hopefully Ruben gets well. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, we'll be sending prayers out for him.
Yeah, dude. So anyways, hey, I want to thank you guys for joining us here tonight here at 421 Breakdown. Aquí, you know, thank you, Juanito, for hanging out with us. I know I called you ahora like, hey, cállate pa' acá, bro. Dude, honestly, you know, I was like, maybe we shouldn't have the podcast, and Rudy and Jonathan are like, I think we should have it. It's like, you know, and I hadn't made no announcement. I just said for last week that we weren't going to be around, and I said, let me call Juanito, dude. We were out hanging out, and you know, I mean, we all had such a great time, bro, that, like, you know what? I think we still need to talk about it, you know?
Yeah, I got a bunch of texts today from a lot of friends that they had an awesome time. Y de corazón, gracias a todos. And I know I'm not like the flashiest person. You know...
Funny, you were like an all white.
No, pero like, no, pero like, as an interviewer, sometimes people, as entertainers, sometimes they're real payasos on the mic. But pues you guys know me. Like, if I do my stuff, it's on stage sometimes, and that's about it, you know. Pero, I hope I did well, you know, on the podcast here.
I did honestly. I mean, one thing I've loved about you always, not only as a good close friend of mine, but the passion you have for music. You know, I feel that I have the passion myself for music because we love music and we're always on it 24/7, dude.
Mhm.
Cualquier cosita que vemos en Facebook en música y estamos we're wanting to see the music. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know, I mean, even on my TikTok, dude, like get the bands that are playing, watchando, like La Lección, they put up a new video and
And at the end of the day, wishing the best for everybody, man.
yeah,
Like,
dude, definitely. Dude.
and knowing that don't let your ego get in the way, you know,
Yeah.
like don't be egocentric where nomás tú quieres hacer, yo de corazón le deseo bien a todos los grupos and y lo digo de corazón, you know, one thing is saying it but then going behind
Yeah.
and talking all this crap. No, like all the newcomers, just
I
be
mean, just the way we see it, bro. Si alguien de ellos tuvieron un éxito, bro, and it's our music, our culture music, we want that, bro.
yeah, and
we
the,
want that.
The only thing would be like, eso es un consejo, pero pues es un consejo nomás, just to remain humble, because if you pay attention, a lot of the true iconic artists, most of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, but most of them are simple people, you know, and they don't need to be flashy or to carry themselves. They no son prepotentes. They son raza, se portan bien, you know, and that's just one thing that music's just one part of them, you know. It's not everything. So that's the only thing I would say with all these young kids, like, or anybody, like, aspire to do well. Ojalá Diosito les ayude y hagan muy bien, but don't forget who helped you. Don't get too diva-ish, you know, like, y sean gente. Just like you saw yesterday, like, Jaime se portó bien.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean,
His
we
musicians, Stevie, he's a monster on the bajo, bro.
Dude,
Like,
yes.
he's a simple guy. Aaron, le pregunté, Aaron, on the drums, he's a monster drummer too.
Yeah.
Le dije,
He uses sonar drums, dude. FYI, he uses sonar drums.
y le dije a Aaron, ¿sabes qué? Can my dad's drummer use your drums, like, or your cymbals? And dijo, he could use anything he wants, bro. Dijo, y dije, Brian, el secreto, dijo, I don't know him. Dijo, I've seen him on videos. Dijo, but whoever wants to use the stuff, it's here.
Yeah.
¿Qué músico te dice ese jale? You know, like,
right, yeah.
Especially at somebody at Aaron's, like, a lot of people look up to him. As you're a drummer,
He's
you're
a popular drummer.
Yeah, he's a popular drummer. So él fácilmente me pudo haber dicho, no, bro, I don't want nobody touching my cymbals. If he wanted to, but it was the other way around, you know. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, actually, when I was talking to Aaron, and because we were talking there, and he was looking at Brian, he was actually happy. He goes, man, I've never seen Secreto play, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then when I was watching Brian play drums, one thing I do, I always look at drummers for whatever reason. I saw him, and he had his snare, dude, a recording custom Yamaha snare, bro. No, hombre, cállate. And then I'm talking to you, he goes, hey, dude, I changed to Yamaha. Adolf, if you're watching, bro, I mean, Brian's gone Yamaha, bro. I'm Yamaha, you know. No, dude, I'm just saying. And anyways, the decals, dude, for the bass drum decals, Brian does that stuff, dude. So I said, I'm gonna hit you up, bro, so I can do my bass drum, so we can put the 421 production logo on it.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna hit him up because they do all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, whatever you want. You give
engraving, they do engraving. You know, he did it for Adolf on the drumsticks and his bass drum. I don't know if you saw Adolf post. You know, so yeah, dude, mamalon, dude. So
yeah, just
FYI, dude. Anything, Brian. He's really represented by Cymbal Fusion, man. I mean, he's camaradas with the owner, real good camaradas. So. Definitely, man. I had a great time yesterday. Secreto was great, bro. I want them to have other huge hits, bro. And I know they are, bro. They are, bro. They're gonna have huge hits, bro. Because they're jamming out badass, bro.
Sí.
I mean,
Sí, bien acoplados.
bien acoplados que están los vatos, bro. Definitely. Con este nuevo chavalón, bro, they're gonna take it to a bigger level, bro.
Hopefully. I mean,
Yeah.
wish him the best, como a todos.
And hopefully Juanito the Third will sing some songs with Secreto, bro. I tell them, bro.
He sings a lot now.
I know
the-
he does
the-
sing
the-
he segunda voz,
the
pero
segunda voz.
maybe he needs to consider going a primera, you know?
It wouldn't hurt. I mean, he has a good tone.
He
to
does, bro. He does. It's like Ito does too, bro. But they need to do it. They need to
It.
do
El
it.
eater.
El Ito. Ido. Anyways, muchas gracias, guys. Ya son,
No, está bien.
it's gonna be 10 already, bro.
Yeah.
Ya vamos 2 horas, ya. You know, and then because they'll close our restaurants, bro, where we want to go. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for joining us here. 421 Breakdown. On behalf of my son Rudy Jr., my nephew Jonathan, thank you for joining us and hanging out with us. You know, also, Juanito, thank you so much, bro, for accepting the invitation at the last minute. I know you're tired, bro. You know, pero thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you.
You know, and who knows, maybe if Chili's is open, or I don't know where it's going to be open, where we're going to end up, but thank you so much for joining us. God bless you guys. La Marrana Pig Big Dawg. Se bañan, and what else, Jonathan? Anything you got to say?
Play the song, bro.
Play the song. Te vato, dude. I'm gonna play a different song today, though.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play whatever I want to play.
Este vato, bro.
Oh yeah. Muy buenas noches. Se bañan. Love you guys. Best part of love is the thinnest slice, and it don't count for much, but I'm not letting go. I believe there's still much to believe in. So lift your eyes if you feel you can. Reach for a star and I'll show you a plan. I figured it out, what I needed was someone to show. You know you can't fool me. I've been loving you too long. It started so easy. You want to carry on. Lost in love and I don't know much. Was I thinking aloud? Fell out of touch, but I'm back on my feet, eager to be what you wanted. So lift your eyes if you feel you can. Reach for a star and I'll show you a plan. I figured it out, what I needed was someone to show. You know you can't fool me. I've been loving you too long. It started so easy. You want to carry on. Lost in love and I don't know much. Was I thinking aloud? Fell out of touch, but I'm back on my feet, eager to be what you wanted. Lost in love, baby. You know you can't fool me. I've been loving you too long. It started so easy. You want to carry on. Carry on.
lost